All right, and this should be a really short video, chapter 6. I'm going to put on a couple of fun things to go along with it, not just to fill up your time, but to make the connections between stuff. Chapter 6 is all about the using different simple machines, those from the first half of this unit, whereas like levers and those kinds of things to do work, all the way to the stuff that you just learned about in the last two videos, hydraulics and pneumatics. It's combining all those systems to do work. And so that is the big picture. I'm going to put on some fun stuff. So this is all really simple. There's a lever, there's a pivot point here, and there's a lever, and I don't remember which kind of lever that is. That might be a great thing to put in the comments for this video. What type of lever is this? If the fulcrum is here and the work is being done here and the pressure being exerted is here, what type of lever is this? But that's applying force onto a piston, and that piston is moving hydraulic fluid or brake fluid through this system to the calipers, or to grab onto the calipers, to the piston to grab onto the calipers. This is to grab onto the disc. This is a really good illustration of places where you will see multiple systems doing work at the same time. This has levers, it has pistons, it has a rotary disc or a wheel that is attached to the tire itself. And so there's multiple systems at work here in this thing that is used to stop your car. A bucket loader has a long arm that has hydraulics attached to it. But none of these things would actually work all that well if it was just one system, is one of the things that you guys just need to be aware of. This is as easy as you make it. If you want to think about it and try and make it really complicated, it can be complicated, I guess. But these machines, as complicated as they are also very simple in the sense that we can just need to recognize that there are multiple systems engaged in this. There's a fulcrum here and an arm and another fulcrum and another arm, and there's pivot points and things are moving, and these machines do work by using hydraulics and levers and wheels and this is these Caterpillar tracks are kind of like a chain type of a system, but just bigger. So there's lots of, and you can see even the cogs on this. I've never even noticed that before. I never even thought about talking about this that time ever before, but there are cogs on this. So this is kind of like a gear operating inside of here. So there's all sorts of things being used inside of this one machine that we need to just be aware of, that they work in combination. This is a Rube Goldberg. If you are really, really, really bored at home and you want to take your time and make a Rube Goldberg, it is basically a Rube Goldberg is doing a simple job in the most complicated manner possible. I'll put on a couple of videos for Rube Goldberg, some of my favorites. One of them is a great music video. One of them is a great Rube Goldberg done by Honda. So lots of different things that you can take in and view to find out about how that works. But that, crazy enough, brings us to the end of this unit. I am going to put on some questions. There's some more vocabulary you can add to your list, or actually you don't have to add to your list. Mr. Dirksen was kind enough to add all the vocabulary words. So I'm going to put these questions on as an assignment for you guys to do. And that brings us through to the end of week number 6. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Thanks.